By the way, are we ever going to do that
No.
again? What? That whole...
That was a one-time thing in Vegas. We were all drunk. We got back to the hotel. And
I'm still taking care of the baby.
Things might have been touched.
Oh my god.
Hey, I just wanted to know that bruise is still not going away.
Yeah, it did.
It's that time again for another not-so-normal gaming podcast, featuring your hosts, MrTechnoSqueek.
Don't make me angry. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry.
Nostalgic Dan 1.
Everything I feel is in this sword. Good.
Come on!
And Quick Freeze 4.
Don't worry. I'll handle the bad guys.
This is a podcast you want to listen to, but first, you gotta press start.
Okay, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Press Start Podcast. This is episode 80, and I am one of your fantastic co-hosts, Quick Freeze 4. I am here with two, not one, but two awesome people. Nostalgic Dan 1, how are you?
I'm doing really fantastically swell.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm happy for you, dude.
Thank you.
Hey, no problem, man.
Appreciate it. You're such a good friend.
Thank you. And the other fantastic co-host, I would love to introduce him, but he's currently eating chicken right now.
No, I'm not!
Well, why not, man?
Because I finished it.
What do you have against chicken?
I don't have anything against chicken. That's because I eat it.
You monster.
How could you?
I know, really. Come on.
Because it tastes so good.
You ate Torchic? Is that what you said? How are you, Techno?
I just want my Vita.
You want your Vita?
Yeah.
Is that what you call your chicken?
Yes. Vita.
Vita the chicken?
Sell your stuff.
Yeah, sell your games and
sell
get the
everything to me. I'll give you $250 for everything.
No. I'll go $255.
Oh, I'm tapped out. I can't do more than that. Too much.
I'll take the whole lot, but you can keep that Barney Sega Genesis game I gave you back last Christmas.
Damn it.
It's too pricey for me. I'm sorry.
No regifting. I need a Vita too. Seriously, I mentioned it before, a lot of the companies I like Axis, NIS America, Exceed, they've all shifted their focus towards the Vita, and it's had a pretty weak library, some decent games, but it's been pretty slow going for a while, but now I feel like this year in particular, and especially next year, it's going to kind of ramp up in the amount of games and content that's going to be available for the Vita, which makes me really want that Vita TV, but I don't know if that's coming out to the States. I really hope so, because that would be perfect for me.
Did you know what would be better for you?
Perfect.
You should get the 2DS.
PSP Go.
Yeah, PSP.
I have a 2DS. I told you. I just turned the slider down and went 3DS. And bam,
okay.
2DS.
I'm sorry.
It's like two handhelds in one.
So. Well, Techno, how close are you getting the Vita?
Kinda close.
On a percentage scale, how close?
No, screw that. On a money scale, how close are you? It's kind of more accurate.
Around
200.
I know.
All of it.
Probably 150.
Oh, that's not too bad.
Just keep saving up. Cancel pre-orders for other games that you don't care about.
Yeah, but I only have 2 games pre-ordered.
Which ones?
Pokemon X and...
Cancel that.
Cancel it.
Cancel?
You can wait.
Yeah, cancel it.
Damn it.
You can wait.
But it has...
Charmander, I know, but...
Mega Charizard X, okay?
It's no
Do you
Mega
know
Charmander.
how badass that thing is?
You know what would be more badass? A Charmander the size of Charizard. That would be badass.
Okay, fine. I will. cancel this. No, I'm not. Go screw yourselves.
I'm just kidding.
What's the other game you have pre-ordered?
Ease.
Cancel it.
What?
Because you don't have a Vita yet.
Yeah, cancel it. You don't even
need-
have a Vita. You don't even need the game.
need it. I need it.
But you don't even have a Vita. How could you play
It
it?
has a 3-disc soundtrack.
Cancel it.
Come on.
I am coming on. Cancel it.
Be real here.
I am real. What's more important to you, a 3-disc soundtrack or a Vita?
The fucking game's not coming out till November.
Yeah, I know, but you need a Vita now.
Yeah, what happens when you get the game with no handheld to play it?
Dude,
I know.
I can get the Vita like next week.
Good.
Oh, okay. Then why don't you just get it next week then?
Because
I don't know why you're complaining about it.
I want it now.
Oh, I
My
see.
money, and I need it now.
Go to
Well, you
pawn
know
shop, pawn some stuff.
Pokemon comes out next week. How are you gonna buy a Vita and Pokemon?
Because I'm gonna make it happen.
Really?
Sell those games, I'm telling you. There comes a time when you just have to do it. When you just have to give all your games to me. You know, we all go through that phase.
I'll
No,
sell
you got-
all my Sega CD games except for Lunar.
I'll take him.
Well, then I don't need anything because I want Lunar. I don't need Sewer Shark or something like that.
I don't have Sewer
Oh,
Shark.
thank God. Good.
I got Wheel of Fortune.
Oh, that's the best.
Oh,
Yeah.
There you go.
Like to buy it now.
Eternal Champions, which is like mint,
Man.
What else?
mint
Keep going.
fresh, and that Spider-Man game.
Oh, I want that.
Again.
I want that.
And I forget the other. It's like Galactic Girl or some shit. I don't know.
Time Gal?
Oh, Yeah,
Time
Gal.
You have
Yeah,
Time
I know.
Gal? I'll give you
Yeah.
like $2 for that.
Yeah.
There you go. You look at that. You're already
Yeah,
at
look,
152.
That's $2 more right there.
Damn
Good
it.
job. You already made a sale. Good job.
Shit.
Yeah. I need a Vita. We
How
all need
close are you
Vitas.
getting a Vita?
I'm pretty close.
Yeah.
It's just, I blame all these goddamn limited editions for coming out this year.
Oh, they're like that Zelda HD.
Yeah, well, there's just been so much, like RPGs, and I feel like this year in particular has been ridiculous when it comes to limited editions for games. It's been, my wallet's hurting. I'll make it happen. It'd be easier if there was a Vita TV, but no. $100, I'm good to go. Play them on my TV.
Oh yeah.
Come on, Sony, get on that. So, what's been going on, guys? How you guys doing?
Not a whole lot. I've been busy.
Oh, man, I've been busy too.
Work.
But
Work.
I did do something interesting last Friday, because I don't know if you heard of this, but there's been like a traveling exhibition for the art of video games. So they actually had this traveling exhibition here at the Phoenix Art Museum, and I needed to go to it because it was over at the end of September. So like I went to it last Friday, and I checked it out. It was really interesting. Like it broke down like all the consoles throughout like all the generations, starting with like the Atari, ColecoVision, television. They had them in like these kind of glass cases, and you could push like buttons. They had like 4 particular games for each system that kind of stood out in like an action game, an adventure game, you know, stuff like that. And you could just go through and they'd talk about the game. They had like manuals. They had a copy of Halo 2600 there, and like in the case. And I was like, that's cool. There's some interesting concept artwork from video games, but it was pretty cool. It was interesting. Just to kind of see video games in a museum setting. I like that. It's a lot of cool games. And it made me want Panzer Dragoon Saga because they had it. I was like, I need that. It's pretty cool though. I'd keep an eye out for it because it seems like it's a traveling thing, and they've done it in all kinds of locations. I think
What's it called?
it's just called the Art of Video Games exhibition. I think it comes from originally from the Smithsonian, and it like goes to different locations for a while. And I had to see it because, it was only there till the end of September. It's pretty cool though.
Did you guys contribute to Gamster's ColecoVision game?
No, but I want to. Even though I don't have a ColecoVision, I still want to.
Yeah, I put in like $60, but I don't know. I gotta get a ColecoVision now.
Yeah.
I wanna play it.
Yeah, it looks fun. No, but real talk, we have something to discuss here. Okay,
Really?
Cliva, this involves
What?
you. You are such an asshole. You ruined my perception of Squirtle. Like, you are such a dick. It takes a real asshole. I had nothing against Squirtle. Absolutely nothing.
Oh my god,
Until
yes.
this past week, when Cliva posted a video on my wall and Techno's wall.
I can't stop laughing.
Apparently it's from some, like, anime of Pokemon called, like, Pokemon Origins.
Yeah.
But it's like, it's basically Squirtle attacks like Charmander. He's like biting the shit out of Charmander, and like his tail's like wagging back and forth, so it's like kind of diminishing his flame as he like wags it back and forth, and like whoever the main character, the trainer, has to like return him real quick.
Yeah.
But there's this stupid like edited soundtrack over it that's like just screaming like just the whole time. It's so fucking
I can't stop laughing.
What a dick. I had absolutely nothing against Squirtle, but now I think he's just a complete dick.
That video was fucking awesome.
What an asshole. Poor Charmander. That was intense though, like I've never seen the anime, but like you take away that soundtrack, even the like video is like intense.
Well, yeah, that's like,
That's literally the first episode of Pokemon Origins. I watched it the other day, and oh my god, it really is kind of violent.
Yeah, I was like, damn, it's like you take away that soundtrack, I was like, damn, it was still pretty violent.
yeah. That, trainer, Dan, is, red.
I have no idea who that is.
Well,
I only know Ash Ketchum and Misty.
It's like the manga version of
Is
Ash
it?
Ketchum. Yeah.
That's gonna be the newer one too.
Yeah.
yeah, and he isn't a pussy like Ash is.
Man, Ash gets a chick, sort of. I feel
No,
bad
he
for Ash.
doesn't.
He gets friend zoned by everyone. MLG friend zone. Poor Ash, you can do it. I believe in you.
I'm still laughing at that video. It was hilarious.
And then I replied with a picture of Charmander looking badass. It was like, and not a single fuck was given. It's like from the original anime where like, cause remember in that original, it's like Charmander was kind of hard to tame. Like he didn't want to listen to Ash, and like even when he evolved into Charizard, he didn't want to.
No, that was Charmeleon that didn't.
Oh yeah,
listen to him.
Charmeleon.
Charmander listened to him,
Charizard too when he.
and then Charmeleon didn't listen to him.
Yeah, so it's such a badass picture of Charmander.
Dude, I was actually kind of, like, have you guys ever seen, like, when he went to the Pokemon League in that episode, and, like, he called out Charizard in the finals, and Charizard just, like, fucking left the arena, didn't listen to him, and Ash got disqualified or something?
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, I watched all these fucking episodes just to this one moment, and you get disqualified? I was pissed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
Goddamn.
never won a single league tournament.
Yeah, he is.
What?
He's beaten the Pokemon League before.
Ash?
Yeah. He's beaten the Orange Islands, I believe. I think he did the Master Quest and one other one. He's beaten the Pokemon League before. He even got offered to become a gym leader at one point, but he refused.
Because he's a 10-year-old.
What an idiot. I want to be a gym leader with like 6 Charmanders at like level 100 all of them. It'd be amazing.
Not even be like designated as a fire trainer, just be like, I am the only Pokemon Charmander trainer.
Exactly. Be
And
known
they
as
all-
a Charmander gym leader.
They all have Everstone so they can evolve.
Exactly. Perfect. Yeah. Did you guys see that though? There are like leaked images of like these new starters and final evolutions in
Dude,
Pokemon.
yes, and I know who exactly I'm picking.
The only one that looked interesting was the water one. I was disappointed in the other ones so much.
I don't know. I think the grass one, like fully evolved, he looked kind of
Looks
badass.
like a Digimon.
That's kind of why he looked.
He looks like a Digimon. The fire one looks like a knockoff version of Blaziken, and the water one looks interesting, kind of.
Dude,
Originally I wanted the grass one, anyways. So.
the water one's like water and dark.
Yeah. Oh, I think that's why I want the grass one, because it's supposed to be like fighting type too, and
Yeah.
I like that.
Well, you know how they set him up now is like, the water is going to be water and dark, which is immune to fire and psychic, which is immune to grass and fighting, which is immune to like water and dark.
Yeah, I just like that because I like Blaziken and Sapphire having enough fire and fighting.
Well, I can't wait for Pokemon, dude. It's like next week. I can't fucking wait, dude.
You
I might
Charmander?
No, I don't want
Better.
Charmander.
Damn, Squirtle's an asshole. Don't pick him. Go with Bulbasaur if you have to.
Dude, that video was hilarious. I'm sorry, but I had to send it to you guys. It was awesome. But we got some gaming news, you guys.
Oh, yes, we do. I think Techno should start us off because I know you have an article involving Pokemon.
And Pokemon. I do? Oh yeah. About Pokemon X?
Where were you? You're like gone the whole time.
I know. Did you just like now join the conversation?
Fell asleep.
No. I don't know what one you're talking about, though.
Goddamn Mega Charizard.
Oh, Mega
Jesus
Charizard
Christ.
X!
There you go.
Yes, Pokemon X! Exclusive
Way to ruin the segment.
X. Now, well, whatever. Pokemon X, exclusive Pokemon evolution, Mega Charizard X. He looks like a badass.
All pink and fluffy.
No, he's like blue and black.
That's
Yeah.
fine and all, but, you know, I'd rather have a Mega Charmander. Size of Charizard, that'd be better.
Well, you can't get it.
Dude, I want it like a Mega Magikarp.
Mega Ditto.
A Mega Ditto. Oh my
Mega
god.
Porygon.
Changing.
Dude, I used to think Porygon was awesome.
He's a tricky Pokemon to fight. He's good.
Yeah.
Just like Mr. Mime and stuff like that.
Mr. Mime.
I just want to collect the original generation in Pokemon X and Y. Not even pay attention to the new stuff. It's like I don't care.
Where are all these first gen Pokemon?
Where the Porygons at?
Where the Porygons at? They're in the grass field.
Like all other Pokemon.
Right next to the computer terminal.
Good. I know where to look now.
So is that your news? Is just Mega Charizard X is black and blue?
That's all that there needs to be said about that.
Well, isn't there like a thing where like Mega Evolutions are different but based on like which game you got?
I think
Which
so.
version?
Uh,
I think there's something like that.
yeah, I think like Charizard gets 2. And
Yeah,
it's
Charizard
like
gets
the orange, which I think is exclusive to
Y.
Y, and then the black and Mega Charizard X is exclusive to X.
Yeah.
So, and then I think Venusaur and Blastoise also get different ones as well, but I'm not for sure. I haven't seen them.
We're gonna have to find out next week. Dun dun dun. There you go.
I can't wait for that game. I really can't.
Well, man.
I've been talking with like Holly Dog in my lens like almost every night about Pokemon. I'm like, I can't wait.
Mm-hmm.
Really
Yeah.
can't. What else you got?
Well, if you're fans of the regular show on Cartoon Network, well then their game is going 8-bit this month on the 3DS. And what it is it's cues from like classic platformers and shoot 'em ups. Developer Way Forward, that's like in all news recently. Making DuckTales and
Shantae, Half Genie Girl.
yeah, which actually reached its goal. It had like over 8,000.
That's good.
Yeah.
Way Forward is really good at like side-scrolling stuff.
Which I did
stuff.
back.
Good man.
And I can't wait. I got the digital soundtrack. So, yeah. Yeah. Way Forward is also working on a multi-platform sequel to its Adventure Time released from last year. So, yeah. If you like, classic platformers and shoot 'em ups, get this game for your 3DS.
That's good. I like Regular Show.
Yeah.
And Adventure
Me
Time.
too.
They're both good.
And I didn't really know this, but season 1 of Regular Show is kinda more adult.
Oh yeah, that's when I watched it. That's why I thought it was so funny.
Yeah, because they called each other holes and assholes, but
What? Really?
yeah,
Okay.
and oh man, it's pretty hilarious.
Yeah, that's it. Check it out. I think Regular Show definitely gets overshadowed by Adventure Time.
Yeah,
But they're both worth checking out.
me too. It's on Netflix.
Yeah, there you go.
If you got Netflix, watch that shit. And also, talking about cartoons, Sonic is returning in 2014 with Sonic Boom, the cartoon. Now, I believe this is a working title, so...
That's actually the real title.
It is?
Yep.
There you go. Sonic Boom.
Well, there you go. So, it's... Like you said, Cliva, it was aimed for children 6 to 11 with, how many minute episodes? 52 11-minute episodes, okay.
Yeah.
For its initial production. So, yeah.
So it's going to be like a show like, SpongeBob or something where it's probably a 30-minute show with commercials and then it has like two episodes in one episode kind of thing.
Yeah.
Where they do something different in each.
Yeah. Pretty much like most cartoons nowadays.
Yeah, a lot of cartoons are set up like that nowadays.
So...
Are you excited, Techno? Are you going to watch it?
Yes! Yes, I am. Hopefully it doesn't suck.
Yeah. I would go into it with low
But
expectations.
I am. Because after Sonic X, I was
Gotta go fast.
Dude,
Yeah,
Sonic
go
X was
fast.
awesome.
oh, but,
Dude, Sonic X was awesome.
but Knuckles looks weird to me.
No, yeah.
Yeah, he's all he looks like a shadow.
No, it's he
It's
has
a juicer.
yeah he. It looks like he's taking steroids. He's taller than everyone else.
It's been juicy, man.
I don't know. And kind of looks like Sonic's wearing a vest.
He's a rebel. He's gonna be
Yeah.
a rebel without a cause, and that.
He can't be naked all the time.
I wonder if this cartoon's going to be like the Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog, back the first cartoon, where it was pretty much Bugs Bunny cartoon.
Oh God, I hope not. That was the worst Sonic cartoon
No,
ever.
it wasn't. Sonic
Dude, that was the
Underground
worst.
was horrible.
No, Sonic Underground was probably the best cartoon ever.
No, it wasn't. It had one season.
You're watching the wrong cartoon then.
Burn.
Dude, so
Anyone in the comments, please tell me which Sonic cartoon was the best.
Sonic Boom.
Sonic Boom, there you go. Dan has spoken.
It trumps all.
No, the first cartoon of Sonic was so lame. All he wanted to do was eat chili dogs, and then those two stupid robots that kept like hitting each other with mallets. It was dumb. Dumb. And then Sonic Underground had a song playing in every single episode. It was like the only cartoon where I actually wanted to like watch it because it had music, brand new music every single episode. It was great, fantastic. And you had 2 exclusive hedgehog characters. I'm sorry, it's a better cartoon.
Voiced by a dude.
I don't care who it was voiced by. It still had 2 awesome, never before seen hedgehog characters. Manic and what was the other one? Sonia, I think her name was.
Yeah,
awesome.
Voiced by a dude.
I don't care who was voiced by.
They sounded the fucking same.
They're hedgehogs. They're supposed to sound like the same.
Not exactly.
Well, you know, what do you?
Well, then maybe you should do the voice acting, Chief.
I know. Why don't you voice a hedgehog?
Well,
You better be in Sonic Boom.
I know. Techno, if you're not the voice of Amy in Sonic Boom, I'm gonna kill you.
I would be so pissed.
Whatever.
You can do it.
I know you can do it. Come on, Techno.
You know, if a chick can voice Bart, anything's possible.
Yeah, but he was young.
There you go. So's Amy.
Who
Perfect.
cares?
Oh my god.
It's not like Sonic is like 35.
You don't know how old he is.
He's like, what, 18?
That's pretty young.
Yeah, but he doesn't sound like this.
I don't know. He does sound like that sometimes. Sonic has had a wide variety of voices.
Alright, man. What else you have?
Okay, I got one last story. And it is about Valve.
Oh, hey.
Unreveals the prototype Steambox.
Oh, yeah.
Specs. Yeah. The 300 prototype units will be shipped with the following components. The GPU, some units with the NVIDIA's Titan, some with the GTX 780, and some with the GTX 760, and some with the GTX 660. The CPU, some boxes will include Intel i7 4770, some with the i5 4570, and some with i3. The RAM would be 16 gigabytes DDR3, and some with 3 gigabytes DDR5. So, yeah.
Oh man, Dan says Revolution 5 is the best. I'm all about
Damn it.
DDR5.
Dude, the image
Okay.
of you just dancing just popped in my head.
You're welcome, Cliva.
Thank you. I screwed that up. They're all going to come with 16 gigabytes of DDR3 for the CPU side, and for the GPU side, they'll have 3 gigabytes of DDR5. So, there. And then storage would be 1 terabyte and 8 gigabytes of hybrid super hard drive. So, yeah.
There's a lot of space.
Solid state hybrid
Oh,
drive.
God.
I should say.
Solid state is the best.
Yeah. solid state. Oh yeah.
I need that because my computer takes forever to boot up. I swear to God.
So yeah, and then power supply internal 450 watt 80 plus gold, which is awesome, and dimensions approximately 12 by 12.4 by 2.9. So there you go.
Good stuff, Techno.
Yeah, that's all my stuff.
Well, I have a good segue into my news articles. So I have more Steam news, and it kind of follows up on the whole, Steam system and the new announced Steam operating system. But that is the Steam controller. They've made a controller that's going to work with this. It's a wireless gamepad, and the obvious thing, which is different, is it doesn't have analog sticks. It has 2 trackpads that are supposedly supposed to be clickable and kind of substitute the functions of the dual sticks. And they claim it has higher fidelity input than what's been possible with traditional controllers. It's got like a main button in the middle, and it's got your other buttons like closer inwards, like inside into the trackpads. And there's some more buttons, and it's kind of shaped like a funky 360 controller. It's got trigger buttons. So essentially these 2 trackpads is like in a, first-person shooting game for the PC, where like one of them will make you move, the other one will be your like aiming and stuff like that. So it's supposed to substitute using like WASD and a mouse. So we use these trackpads, which are also clickable. So it looks super weird. People are like, oh man, like that's got to be weird. But it's one of those things where like, I don't know how it works until I actually, use it. You never know. I mean, it looks weird, but who knows? I mean, maybe, I think this is Valve just trying to get at the idea that they're trying to take away some of the fan base from the, traditional console market, and who are people that are most likely used to controllers. I mean, if you didn't grow up playing PC games, then some people find that kind of hard to play like PC games, whereas they'd rather use a controller for a game. So this kind of helps them out. So I think all this is kind of just Valve trying to branch out into like the console market while still keeping the PC market. And it's got all kinds of buttons. So I think it's interesting. I don't know how it works, but check it out. You can just search Steam controller and you'll see it.
That thing kind of looks like a boombox.
Right? It looks
like a small mini boombox, yeah.
Totally.
Before you go off on another, they also are doing Steam OS, which is free.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's supposed to work with your TV.
Yeah.
For that. Which was kind of evident with the big picture mode once they announced that.
Yeah. I'm gonna put Steam OS on this computer whenever I get my new computer built.
Yeah, so
yeah.
It'll be cool. I'd be interested in trying out one of those Steam controllers. Because I'm one of those, like, I played some PC games growing up. I was always a console guy. And then, like, even today, I still have a hard time playing, like, traditional PC style with WASD and a mouse and stuff like that. So, and I usually try and use a controller anyways with any games that are possible to do that. But yeah, looking forward to that. And moving on to some RPG Limited Edition news. Guys, prepare yourself for one of the worst RPG Limited Editions in the history of Limited Editions for any RPG.
That is no way to make fun of Zelda HD.
I'm so sorry. But seriously, oh my god, Axis, what are you guys doing? I love you guys, I love your games, you bring out awesome games. But let's be honest here, between me and Axis here, your limited edition quality has been really dropping lately. And this is a whole new low. This is by far the worst RPG limited edition I've ever seen. So it's for a game called Sorcery Saga. And Sorcery Saga is an upcoming PS Vita game. And it's like a roguelike dungeon crawler RPG. So the game looks cool and the game's awesome. Nothing against the game. It's just the limited edition itself. So they're dubbing this the hot and spicy, everything nicey limited edition. I shit you not, because the full title of the game is called Sorcery Saga: Curse of the Great Curry God. So, but that's the problem is, these are the items you get. You get the game, okay, great. You get a plastic spoon, a plastic plate with a bunny on it, and a bib. Like, isn't that the greatest? Like, you don't need no art books, you don't need no soundtrack CDs. Let's give you a plastic spoon and a plate that look like you could buy it from the dollar store or something, and a bib. That's it. Round of applause for Axis. I mean, bravo. They knocked it out the park.
Well, is the bib like big enough for like a full-grown person, or is it like for a baby?
It looks like it's for a baby.
So what the fuck is the point of that?
It's nothing. That's exactly. It's like, this is all pointless shit crammed into a box. Plastic shitty looking spoon, a plastic shitty looking plate, and a bib. And it's a limited edition that you're, I guess, pay more for. So it's like, wow. Whatever happened to the good old days of just giving me a nice art book and a soundtrack CD? That's all I ever asked for limited editions, is a nice little art book and a soundtrack CD, and I'd be totally happy. Don't need anything additional. And like, Axis has been guilty of this recently. They've been like recently another limited edition by them came out for Hakuoki on the 3DS. And it's not definitely better than this, but it comes with an art book, which is a good thing, but the art book's kind of small. And it comes with like a fan, which I have the Muramasa Rebirth fan, and it's like a Japanese traditional fan, you know, that you fan yourself with. It's not the greatest quality because it's just like paper on like some cheap, kind of like fake wood. But they had a similar thing like that in the Hakuoki set, and like a bath towel or something. It's like, I'm getting tired of these limited editions just putting weird shit in it. Just art book, soundtrack CD, and you have me sold. That's all I ever needed. So, if you're interested in stuff that looks like it came from the dollar store with your RPG, then you should probably buy those. Keep an eye out for that. Oh my god. But, onto some Atlas news, because, you know, Atlas is kind of amazing. So Atlas is actually kind of taking the Capcom route with a recent fighting game of theirs, Persona 4 Arena. So they're coming out with a full-blown new game, which is like an updated port of Persona 4 Arena with so much more content. But the name is just the best name ever for a fighting game. It just shows that Atlas is like really quirky. The full title is called Persona 4 The Ultimax Ultra Suplex Hold. Yes. Yes. I don't need no arcade edition. That's boring. Ultra Suplex Hold. And it has an awesome image of like Aegis, you know, suplexing you. But if you don't know what this is, it was announced recently. And you'll remember a while back when I like mentioned in another news article that 2 new characters were introduced in the arcades, which was Yukari and Junpei from Persona 3, which I was super happy about. But at the time I didn't know that that was going to be a part of this bigger thing where it's a full-blown, you know, new adaptation of the game. So this Persona 4 the Ultimax upgraded edition is going to feature, you know, Yukari and Junpei added into it. It's also going to feature a bunch of additional stages, and the stages are more in the vein of Persona 3, so like they have like Tartarus, and like the color scheme is actually changed and it looks more like, you know, Persona 3's color scheme, where Persona 4 is like super yellow and like super bright and colorful, whereas Persona 3 is the complete opposite, and it's much more darker. It uses like blues, greens, and reds, so like it has that kind of color scheme going for it. There's also the chaos versions of various characters, which are like evil versions of some of the characters. Bunch of new stages. They're trying to balance the games so that these new characters can work with them. And it's not just them, but they announced this another character with like a, forget his name, but he has like red hair and he uses like 2 swords. But I've never seen him before, so I'm assuming he's just a new character for this upgraded version. So that's another new character. Kind of similar to what they did with Labrys, where Labrys was added into Persona 4 Arena, but she wasn't actually in the games. So I like it. It basically makes this game now like Persona 3 cross Persona 4, the fighting game, without the main character from Persona 3 for obvious reasons, but we won't go into that. But this follows up nicely because Atlas recently put up a Japanese teaser site, and it's super ambiguous. All it has is the date 11/24, Sunday at 2000 o'clock, which is 8 o'clock in Japan time. And it has locations Tokyo, Osaka, Nagoya, Fukuoka, Sendai, and Sapporo. So, and it has 3 boxes that are empty right now. Like, just, I'm thinking they're probably going to unveil some hints or something. The important thing is, though, the little logo at the bottom, which is for Persona Studios. And people were thinking originally, like, oh, is it for Persona 4 the Ultimate? You know, which is a game I mentioned before, but that actually already has its own site already. It has its own Japanese site. It looks gorgeous. So it's obviously not for that. It's something from Persona Studios, something else that they haven't unveiled. So nothing's known. You can go to the site, just, I guess, look up, I think, I forget what it's called. It's something weird. It's like p/ch.jp. And that is the teaser site for something by Persona Studios, which is going to be announced on November 24th. So I'm trying to keep my hopes, contained. Like, yeah, I want it to be Persona 5. That would be great. But it's like, I'm going to be so crushed if I get my hopes up, like, oh my god, it's going to be Persona 5, and then it's like Persona Online or something, and I'm like, oh, okay. So I'm trying to keep my hopes contained, and I'll just wait. I'll probably be on the site, like, at that time, and I'll wait. I don't know, though. I mean, it's fun seeing all the speculation, like, oh, Catherine 2, they're making a sequel to Catherine, and it's like, okay, that'd be weird. Or Persona Online, which is a big speculation. It could be anything, no one knows. I'm hoping it's Persona 5, that'd be great, but I'm just trying to keep my hopes contained. But that is it. That is all my news. I'm going to pass the torch to Cliva.
Thank you. Well, there's a licensed Mega Man board game soon to hit Kickstarter. You guys hear about this?
Yep.
Yeah, I saw that.
This thing is absolutely crazy. Like, a campaign to fund an officially licensed Mega Man board game is about to hit Kickstarter. The game maker, I hope I get this right, Jesco, announced on the project's Facebook page. The exact launch date for the campaign is not revealed yet, but they only state that, like, it's coming soon. But according to their Facebook page, the game is currently in development, and the Kickstarter campaign will be, in quotes, a chance for fans to show their support and help us make a better game, end quotes. Adding that the Kickstarter funding will help implement more features. The goal of the game is to have the first player to beat Dr. Wily, and it will include minifigures of the different characters and customizable card decks replacing the dice. The board game will release as a base game supporting 2 to 5 players, reaching up to 8 players with expansions. The expansions will feature characters, weapons, level expansions from other Mega Man titles that are pending the game's release. Now, I don't know if this is true, but, like, a lot of people thought this is Capcom doing a Kickstarter for this Mega Man board game. It's actually not. It's Capcom is only just giving them the okay to do this Mega Man board game, so they're not actually doing the Kickstarter themselves. It's this Jesco that's actually doing the Kickstarter campaign when it actually happens. So, I don't know. What do you guys think about that? A Mega Man board game.
This sounds like more DLC to me.
More DLC.
Yeah, physical DLC in the form of a board game.
Yes.
No, it's gonna have, like, built-in, like, electronic portals on the board game that requires you to buy stuff for it. So DLC for the board game.
Oh, that was just hilarious. No, like,
Board game.
hey, it's a board game, but, like, really a Kickstarter for a board game? Like, what do you need?
There's a lot of board games that's on Kickstarter, like
okay.
yeah, like card games and just a bunch of stuff. A lot of and most of them get funded too.
Okay. I didn't know that. I just found it weird a board game needs a Kickstarter, but if you're telling me that's a common thing, then okay.
I've seen that before too.
Okay.
I think there's a pretty big fan base for board games too. I mean, a lot of people like them, so... And it would have been weird if it was like Capcom doing this, but I saw that too. I was like, it's not really Capcom, so they just kind of gave their okay.
That's what I thought originally. I'm like, Capcom's doing a Kickstarter campaign for a board game?
It's like we told you guys we were going to give you a new Mega Man game. Huh. Jokes.
Dude, could you guys really imagine if it was Capcom doing a Kickstarter? I'll be like, you guys are so in the hole. It's not even funny. But yeah, Capcom is not doing this Kickstarter. That's a fact. It's another company. I assume it's this Jesco that's doing the Kickstarter. But
yeah, it's no different than like all those iterations of Monopoly and all that with like other, things attached to it. So it's like that, and board game fans, I guess, would like it. Keep an eye out for that. Fun if you like it.
But I also got Beyond Two Souls is to offer a touch input controls for Android and ISO devices. At Eurogamer Expo, Quantic Dreams announced that Beyond Two Souls will support mobile phones as a controller option. By connecting a phone to your PS3, you'll be able to activate a co-op mode where one person on the controller will control the main character, while the other person will use their phone to control the spirit connected to that character. In addition, you'll have the option of playing the main game just using the phone, but this will be like a dumbed down control scheme. Beyond Two Souls will be releasing in actually a few days from now. I think it's like October 11th. So I don't know. When I first read this, I thought this was kind of cool in a way. So like, to have two people play the game together, co-op, but I don't know, on your phone, really? Like, I would think it would work if you could play it on your phone while you're at work or on the bus or something, but I don't know. What do you guys think about this? You think it's cool? I think it's alright.
Yeah, I don't really care.
Fine.
I'm not big on gimmicks and stuff like that.
Yeah, I think Sony's just trying different stuff.
Yeah, and the developer, Quantic Dreams, they're known for being really weird and trying new stuff as well. I've seen the demo for the game, and the game looks real good.
Oh yeah, I want to play the game, yeah, but I don't know, just playing on your phone, that'd be kind of weird.
Yeah.
Because it says right here, if it's co-op, the person on the phone controls the spirit, but then it says you can play the whole game using the phone with dumbed down controls. Does that mean you control the ghost still, or the main character? I don't know.
No idea.
I know, yeah. I don't know either, but it'd be kind of cool to, I guess, see it in action, I suppose. But I have another one here. It says Sega lays off U.S. staff in the process of revealing strange pre-orders for Sonic Lost Worlds. Sega announced that an unsatisfied number of employees have been laid off. Could their salaries be used to fund upcoming animated adventures called Sonic Boom on Nickelodeon? Or is the group laid off because of the releasing of unbelievable...
Hold on. It's not on Nickelodeon.
It is on Nickelodeon.
It's on Cartoon Network.
Okay, well, we'll get that straight later on, but the other thing is that people might have gotten laid off because of this unwanted DLC. You guys ever heard about this? If you guys reserve Sonic Lost Worlds off Amazon, you get an extra 25 lives.
So stupid.
I know.
That's the stupidest thing ever.
But yeah, I don't know. It sucks that people get laid off, but I don't know. It's even more sucks that crappy DLC too. And Techno, I apologize. You are correct. It is. It is Cartoon Network.
Techno. Good job. I'm proud of you, buddy.
Well, it says in the title, Sonic Boom to debut on Cartoon Network in fall of 2014.
So don't tune in to Nickelodeon. Tune in to Cartoon Network.
Do you not listen to me because I was wrong?
No, I'm just saying.
I was thinking it was on Univision or something. Tell me that.
Univision.
I've never heard of that channel.
It's a Mexican Spanish channel.
Oh.
Just like Tell Me though.
Yeah. Alright, so tune into Cartoon Network and you can watch Sonic Boom in 2014 or
Fall of 2014.
Fine, I'm
Oh,
sorry.
he wants to get the facts straight, okay.
You gotta
I know.
get the facts straight.
I know, way to rub it in, God.
Man. Should go work at CNN or something.
No, never.
But the last news story I got here, and everyone's heard about this already, Mighty Number 9 has reached his Kickstarter goal with over $4 million raised from Kickstarter and PayPal. And Keiji Inafune, all the what are they called? The reach goals, the funded goals, they've been met. But due to the game's success, now will feature a ton of new modes, such as online co-op, additional levels, additional bosses, support characters, and the making of documentary. The game is going to be released on PC, Mac, Linux, 360, PS3, Wii U, Xbox One, PlayStation 4, Vita, and the 3DS. Project Mighty Number 9 comes out in spring of 2015. So, you got a long way to wait.
Yeah, but it's gonna be out on everything. So
Yeah,
you're
that's
good to go.
It's crazy, dude.
Dude, just think. It looks so badass. Just think of what it would look like on a Vita. Oh!
Or PS4,
Yeah.
Jesus.
Okay, that's the question right there. What system would you guys get it on?
Well,
Vita.
if I had a PS4, I'd probably get it on PS4.
See, I would probably have to say the 3DS.
Yeah, I would want that. It's just like I think the graphics might not be as strong, just because the 3DS can't really handle that much. And I've seen it; and it looks so gorgeous. So I'm assuming what they showed, like those small little snippet. Have you seen it? Like the 10-second little snippet of actual gameplay,
little
like
bit.
super early alpha gameplay. But that obviously has to be running on some like PS4 hardware or something. It looks so pretty, so I'd want to get on that. But 3D could be cool, but you know, like, oh, 3D, but like I don't really care too much about the 3D.
I don't care about the 3D either. The reason I want it on my 3DS is basically because my 3DS is filled with Mega Man games. It actually has 7 Mega Man games already on there. So like, and more Mega Man games are coming out like from the Game Boy. They're hitting the eShop. So I just consider my 3DS like
The Mega Man.
like the Mega Man handheld that just has every single game on there already, and there's more coming. So in fact, Mighty Number 9 is kind of like a Mega Man game. I have to put it on my 3DS.
Yeah.
I have to. So, like, I don't know. I just have to. So. But that's all the news stories I have. Nintendo Direct happened. A couple things happened in that. Sonic gets announced for Smash Brothers. Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze gets delayed till February 2014. New Kirby game hits 3DS, and the Bravely Default was kick-ass trailer. I totally want that game.
Can't wait for that game.
Yeah.
Also, Sonic Lost World got delayed by a week.
Yeah, because they have to make room for those extra 25
Yeah,
lives.
the extra 25 level.
That's too much to handle for the game, so it's like, oh, let's push it back. We need more time to work on this.
You know, that's funny, because I heard if you, like, reserve the game at, like, GameStop, you get this little, like, thing that, like, collects rings for you, too.
See, that's the kind of DLC I really don't like, is, like,
Yeah.
you know, stuff like where it feels like you're kind of cheating the game in a way and just, like, half-assing it, I guess. Like,
Well, they had a power-up like that in Sonic 3. Remember that, like, that electric shield or something, and you whiz by and
Yeah,
like...
but
that was
if you
free.
got hit, you'd lose it.
No.
Plus it was free. It was included.
It was not free. You had to battle through robots to get the little power-up. That was pain and effort.
Well, I'd take that then, you know, $1.50 on the PSN marketplace or something.
Yeah. But, yeah, that's all the news series I have, so... Sad.
Sega.
Sega.
There's
Yeah.
no reason for that, too.
Man,
Dude,
so all my
yeah.
Atlas game's gonna have that. I want that to
Yes.
Sega.
Dude, that would be awesome.
And then Atlas logo right after that.
Dude, no, dude.
Atlas.
Just-
Oh.
No, here's what needs to happen, okay? Like you said, Dan, a couple episodes back, have, do it, Sega, but have the E red.
Yeah.
And then make it transform into Atlas.
Yeah. And
After, yeah, that'd be awesome.
I just want that Atlas from
You know
now.
what? I only want that to happen if Teddy says Atlas.
Oh, that'd be even better.
I know,
Jack
right?
Frost or something. Hee-ho. That's all Jack Frost says. It's kind of like that Final Fantasy language where what do they add is... they add something to the end of sentences. I forgot what it was.
Oh.
Isn't it
Yeah, I know.
Oh, it's gonna drive me fucking nuts.
Yeah,
Koopa?
Koopo.
Kupo. Yeah, something like
Kupo, yeah.
Like, good morning, Kupo, or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, like, it was the same thing with Jack Frost. It was like, if it was Jack Frost related, it'd be like, they'd speak and then add hee-ho at the end. Hee-ho.
Mm.
It's
Was Jack Frost in, did he have any games? Or
Oh,
is
yeah. Man.
just,
Yeah.
Considered one of the rarest Virtual Boy games.
oh.
Yeah, it's been on Jack Frost.
Yeah, okay.
Jack Brothers was this original, like, full-blown dedicated game, which, is Jack Brothers, because you have, like, Frost Jack, and Jack Frost, which is the ice version, but then you have, like, Pyro Jack, and, like, all kinds of iterations of Jack later on, but as for his own dedicated game, it was surprisingly only the one on Virtual Boy, which is Jack Brothers. I would have liked a new game starring Jack, because kind of NIS America did that with the Prinny. The Prinny became NIS America's mascot, and then they made 2 games based off Prinny.
Yeah.
So
I was thinking about getting those, because
they're
look pretty cool.
they're fun, but they're fucking hard. Like, you gotta be ready for
good.
it. And the controls kind of, yeah. It has that, like, the thing that pisses me off so much about it is it has that mechanic where I despise it in a platformer. When you jump, you can't steer yourself in midair.
Oh,
So, like, if you jump and, like, you just time
Castlevania.
yeah, if you jump and mistime something, you're just gonna plummet. It's like, goddamn. The enemies are so fucking hard, like, because they give you, like, literally every level to give you 999 lives. So that gives you an idea. You just die constantly over and over and over until you can finally, like, get through it. But yeah, they're fun if you like super challenging, like, side-scrolling action platformer games.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has an old school kind of vibe going for it.
Yeah.
I would love a new Jack Frost game just starring Jack Frost. It'd be amazing. Yeah. Hee-ho. So, is it that time? That thing where we, like, respond to stuff?
Oh, I thought you were asking for the time.
No, I'm not asking for the actual time.
Well, guess what? It is 9:32
Oh, Jesus.
Central Time.
Really? Really?
Yep.
It's the temperature outside, too.
But yeah, we got a buttload of questions this time.
Our carrier
Thank
pigeons
God.
are getting a workout.
I know, they're fucking tired, dude.
Dude, they have, like, muscles in their
They're
legs.
getting all jacked now.
I know, they were so pumped out with muscles, Techno ate one before the podcast.
He was like, ooh, this one looks delicious.
Tastes just like chicken.
So now we're short one carrier pigeon.
I know, dude, what the fuck? Those things aren't cheap either.
I can go buy one.
Fine.
Alright, go now. We'll wait.
So, now that Techno's left.
Now that he's gone, okay. Alright, but we have tons of questions, but the first one we have is from Psycho6. He says, long time no seen. I have a smartphone, and I was wondering what cool apps that you guys could recommend. I already have a comic book app, like to DC and Marvel comics. I also have all my Pokemon apps I need. Price isn't an issue as long as the app or game is good. So, apps. Let me get my phone.
Well,
Okay.
it kind of depends on what smartphone you have.
Well, he says smartphone, so smartphone usually assumes that it's Android. You know, so anything from like Google Play.
Okay. You going first or am I going first?
Yeah, you can go first.
Okay, these are the apps I have on my phone, and they're actually really, really cool. I have Comixology, which is a comic book app. Netflix, obviously. I have Cinemassacre app, which I bought for like $1.99. It lets me watch all videos on James Rolfe's website. I have this Naruto app that lets me watch all Naruto Shippuden episodes. I have the Hand of Manos game. It's kind of like the side-scroller 8-bit game based off a very, very crappy movie. I recommend it, though. It's wicked, wicked fun. And I have this app called OkCupid. It's kind of like this online dating app to like meet different people. I don't really use it that much anymore.
Can I send you a friend request on that?
Well, no, like a couple years ago, like I broke up with my girlfriend, so
I know it is. I'm just joking.
I don't really use it anymore, so I don't know how good it is. It's still on my phone. So, what else do I got? I got so many. I get Miss Pac-Man, which is kind of cool, I guess. And then I got the basic stuff: Facebook, email, Twitter. So yeah, that's basically it for me.
Well, I got some stuff because I have a smartphone and I also have a tablet now. I don't think I've ever mentioned that, but I have a 10-inch Android-based tablet, and it's awesome. But yeah, I definitely recommend if you like music, Shazam. It's an awesome app where like if you don't know what a song is, you tap it and it'll listen to the song for like 15 seconds and it'll tell you what song it is. So you know how we have those. You haven't heard of Shazam? Come on.
Yeah,
it's like
that
so
thing.
I know of Shazam, but I didn't know what it
did.
Like. Yeah.
Really?
Really?
It's so fucking
I
awesome.
actually thought it was a picture.
Oh no,
like,
it's awesome.
Thing, like Instagram.
No, it's awesome. It's for music, and it's exactly that thing, because we've all had those moments where it's like you hear a song, it's playing, it's like, damn, this is an awesome song, I wonder who this is, or like, I've heard this song before, I can't remember who it is. You tap it, it listens, and it has like an incredible database that like somehow, using algorithms and stuff like that, it knows what song it is, just based off listening for like 15 seconds. You know, tell you, it'll pop up with a thing, and it'll show you, like, you can listen to like a 30-second snippet of it. It'll have links to buy it on various websites, and it's awesome, fantastic. Just I use it so much because, you know, I always have those moments where I'll hear something and just try and figure out songs because I love music.
Free?
Oh yeah, it's free. It's the best thing. It's highly recommended if you like music.
Does that do does it do like video game soundtracks and stuff, or?
I don't know. That's actually a good question.
That'd be kind of cool if you could figure that, if you find that out.
Yeah, because I know Pandora had recently added like a bunch of video game soundtrack stuff, which is cool. Which is another good app, I guess, if you want. I haven't used it recently, but Pandora is always fun, which is like a radio station kind of thing, and you can make custom radio stations based on certain songs, and they recently added a bunch of video game music and stuff like that. Instagram, because, you know, selfies. Super. Yeah. I don't do selfies, but...
I freaking hate that damn term, though. It sounds very sexual.
It sounds like you give yourself a selfie.
Yeah, see?
It's selfies. It's like, it's awesome though, because I follow a bunch of hot chicks and they post selfies, so that's awesome. That's a plus. And then I have all my dude friends who are posting cool like video game pickups and stuff like that. Nice contrast, nice balance. And shout outs, shameless plug. You should follow me on Instagram, Nostalgic Dan. I usually post recent pickups and stuff like that. So. And I try and do that more often. I've been trying to use Instagram a lot more. But it's awesome. It's a picture kind of thing where you take pictures and apply filters to it and make pretty pictures. As for a game, I have a guilty pleasure game. And I play it on my tablet. I don't know if it works with the phone or how well it works on the phone. It's called Puzzle and Dragons. And it's by Gung Ho. So it's a quality developer. Essentially, it's like a color-based matching game where like you have like certain colors and they're corresponded to like elements. So like blue is water, red is fire, and you make like 3 or more match up. But it's so awesome and so addicting because it has this Pokemon element where it has like huge library of monsters to collect and all that, and you can level them up. You can get like rare monsters. They have like gods and a lot of mythological stuff, and you go through various dungeons and you keep trying to progress and progress. There's a shit ton of dungeons. It's like almost like a never-ending game because you can just keep playing it, and you get bonuses based off how many times you log in. There's special dungeons, which like, you know, a special dungeon for Tuesday, like a Tuesday dungeon, and it's like only for Tuesday. So there's a lot going on. It's a collect-a-thon. If you like collecting like various, you know, creatures and stuff like that, you can level them up. They evolve and stuff like that. And you can get rare drops, or it's ridiculous. It's a beautiful blend of like, you know, a collect-a-thon and a puzzle game, and I love puzzle games. So Puzzle and Dragons, I highly recommend it. And I think this is another awesome music app just because I use it a lot because I think it's so awesome to kind of have instant access to your whole music library wherever. Google Play Music. I highly recommend Google Play Music because what it is you download it and it'll like add all your music from your iTunes, right? But the cool thing is you download the app for your phone or tablet and then you just open it and you can stream your music library, like your whole entire iTunes library or something, on the go wherever. So like it'll add music from my iTunes on my laptop, and then I'll go to like college and I can access my entire music library on my tablet and listen to my music. And it auto updates, so if you keep adding like new music, it'll keep adding and updating your Google Play Music. So it's really awesome. I think all you need is like a Google account, which I'm assuming all of us who have YouTube have a Google account. So yeah, those are my apps. Good stuff. I love apps. Techno, any apps? App recommendations?
You kind of took them all.
I'm sorry. I'm a dick.
You jerk.
I also do Tumblr, which, if, you know, I don't think you want to see my Tumblr, though, because
now I'm interested.
Okay.
Now I totally
a
want
bunch
to
of
see it.
selfies.
No, I don't actually know.
Instagram selfies.
Way different than selfies.
Hentai.
Maybe.
Oh, did I really want to follow your Tumblr?
What the hell, man? Come on.
You've been holding out on me.
But, yeah, Tumblr, you can probably find me, MrTechnoSqueek, yeah. That's my Instagram, too, all one word, so, all lowercase, too, so. And, I sometimes look at Reddit. I have the Reddit app.
You got a Pinterest?
No, I don't. I actually don't even know what that
That's
really
another
is.
Tumblr.
Oh.
Yeah. A lot of people usually have either or. They usually have a Pinterest or a Tumblr.
Yeah. And I have a iFunny, which just has funny-ass pictures. And you just go through it, and I have a thing where you can, like, scan, like, barcodes and, what are those called? QR codes or something?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Cool. Let's see. Another question. A question from Jason Hayes. He says, "Hey guys, love the podcast. My question is, what are some of your most nostalgic cheats in older games, like the debug code in Sonic 1?"
Well,
Good question.
I will tell you.
Oh, please do.
Yeah, I know. I'm waiting.
Abacab. ABACABB. Blood
That
code
the-
for
I
more
knew that was the
combat.
blood code.
And if you didn't know, little, Abacab is actually a band that a few of the people from Midway, now known as NetherRealm Studios, was a fan of, and put that in the game and as the code and whatnot. Yeah. And then I can't remember it, but the Supersonic cheat or the 7 Emeralds cheat in Sonic 2 is Yuji Naka's birthday year. Totally, it's like 19 something. I can't remember.
So, well, for me, definitely some codes. I don't remember what they are, but I just remember what they did and stuff like that. So definitely for Need for Speed 2 on the PlayStation 1, I probably mentioned this before, they have a shit ton of codes, like a huge list of codes, where you can drive as just random fucking shit. Like, you can drive as a souvenir stand, like just a box stand going down the road. You could drive as a log, like a big-ass long wooden log just going around the track. Or my favorite was the T-Rex because it was so fucking huge that it would like kind of like fuck up the game, and you see a lot of like screen tearing and stuff like that. It was super funny. So just look up like Need for Speed 2 cheats. It's funny as hell. Like, it's ridiculous some of the stuff you can drive as. Classic, any of the Tony Hawk cheats, particularly from Pro Skater 2. There were like so many. Like, they had big head mode. They had the trippy ass wireframe mode where everything was wireframed. So it was just like black and a bunch of colorful lines. So it was like a really raw version of like the environments and stuff like that. They had like a disco mode where everything was flashing, and moon gravity, a favorite with Tony Hawk, where you just fly up and jump ridiculously high. You can do some really cool stuff. Unlimited special was always cool because you didn't have to worry about the special meter and building it up or losing it. That was fun. What else? Any of like stuff for like NFL Blitz too, or NBA Jam, big head mode. Stuff like that.
Being able to play as Raiden.
Oh yeah, and like how the presidents
Blitz.
too.
Yeah.
And the presidents of NBA Jam, like the vice presidents, stuff like that. I think it was Bill Clinton, was there, or something like that?
Yeah, it was Bill Clinton.
Yeah, so good. Oh, that was awesome.
In the arcade version of NBA Jam, you could play as Sub-Zero or Scorpion.
That's cool.
And in MLB Slugfest, for the PS2, GameCube, and Xbox, you could play as Sub-Zero and Sub-Zero.
That's cool. And I don't know, that's all I can think of right now. It's probably more. What about you, Cliva?
Well, you guys actually took mine with NBA Jam and Mortal Kombat.
So sorry again, I'm such a dick.
But I remember Game Genie. I got that for my birthday, and that was like the greatest thing to me. I had it for the NES, the Super Nintendo, and the Sega Genesis, and I would spend hours just putting in the different codes and just totally just running amok in these different games. Level select, invincibility, infinite weapons. Whatever the Game Genie codes that were in that little book. So I'm just gonna go with the Game Genie since I can't think of anything else.
Can't forget about it, especially since one of the most recent titles came out. Any cheats for like Grand Theft Auto? Particularly Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. Like, one of my favorite things to do in GTA San Andreas.
Make them fat.
That you can make them fat, but get the jetpack and you can fly around with the jetpack. And then I used to love getting a parachute and like getting a dirt bike and like driving off like a tall ass building or something, and then just launching off and jetpack, or using the parachute down and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And you can make your character like super fat or like aggressive pedestrians and stuff like that. There's just so much you could do with the GTA cheats that were ridiculous. And thankfully GTA 5 kind of went back to their route. I've seen some ridiculous cheats already. Like, I know one of the cheats that's kind of funny in GTA 5 is exploding punches. So every time you punch someone, it's an explosion. So explosions everywhere.
Everywhere. Yes.
So it's perfect. It was funny. Like, I was watching someone just go around punching, and it was just explosions all the time. It was great. But yeah, GTA is a series well known for its cheats. So definitely good stuff.
Okay, well, Jason Hayes follows up that question with, what are our thoughts of why newer games don't really have cheats these days?
Because
I'm
they're
just
too damn easy.
Oh, DLC.
yeah. I was gonna
DLC,
say DLC too.
Yeah, that's killed it. That's killed off. In some ways, like there's other stuff that's kind of killed it off, but DLC and the fact that like they don't make stuff unlockable anymore and they don't really care about doing that
Yeah.
because it's DLC now. So, well, unfortunate thing because I totally miss cheats and still some games like modern gen games like Grand Theft Auto 5 still have cheats or there's plenty of cheats for like other games, but not as many as there used to be back in the day for sure, which is unfortunate. I used to like that.
Did any of you like? I went like my school had a book fair every so now and then, and they actually had these books for like
Cheats.
Game Boy, yeah, cheat codes for like Game
Yeah.
Boy games,
Well,
and I had one of those, and I tried the Aladdin cheat on Sega Genesis, like the Game Boy version cheat on the Genesis, and it worked. So I got to the end level and still got my ass kicked.
Mhm. Well, that brings up a fun thing. It's like I used to buy tips and tricks magazines.
Yes, me too. Me too.
I still have them too. I still have a bunch of
Yeah.
them, but they're awesome.
That and Game Pro.
Yeah, I still have some Game Pros too, some old Game Pros. But yeah, Tips and Tricks was cool because it was just a big ass, or like a magazine just compiled of nothing but cheats. Like it broke it down for like, PlayStation 1 cheats and it'd have a list of games and
Yeah.
Game Boy, stuff like that. And it was just nothing but cheats and some gaming news and stuff like that. So I used to buy those. It was very cool. And back then that's how I got a lot of my cheats and stuff like that because I didn't have access to the internet or anything like nowadays where I could just look up cheats. I had to be like, oh god, I gotta find my Tips and Tricks magazine. I gotta find it, flip through the pages. Like, yeah, that takes me back. It's just, retro video game magazines and the importance they had back then compared to nowadays.
Okay, let's see. Jason's last question is: are you guys excited for Pokemon X and Y?
One word,
Hell yeah.
Charmander.
Hell
Yeah.
yes. Hell yes,
Charmander.
dude.
Char.
So, alright, so the next person that has a question is SCD Pro. He says, if you could be any video game character, which one would you be and why? Also, same question but with anime characters.
Oh man, I already know who I'd be for video game, but not anime. I'll throw my default out there. I'd be Yuri from Tales of Vesperia.
Damn it.
Badass character who doesn't take no shit from anyone. He's like the type Yuri is like that guy who would be like, come at me, bro. Like, he's just like, he would not back down from any challenge, even though he still cared about the people around him. So, there's this interesting, like, exterior toughness, but he's still a good guy at heart. So I'd totally be Yuri, but for anime, that's tough, I have to think.
For anime, I would want to be the Guyver. Show from Bio Booster Guyver unit. I think that would just be badass, having a wicked powerful alien suit just to fight in. For video game, I don't want to say a default answer like Mega Man or anything like that, so I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Sub-Zero. I want to be Sub-Zero.
Oh, there you go, that works. Be able to freeze people. That'd be fun. For anime, I'd totally be the main character from High School of the Dead, because you get to kill zombies and be around smoking hot chicks all the time. So it's a winning combination. How can you not want it any better than that, really? Get to be a badass and just be around chicks with ridiculous proportions. It's a fun time. Good times. What about you, Techno?
Oh man.
See, his is easy. It's just Sonic and Sonic.
No, no, it's not.
It's Sonic from Sonic X.
No.
And Sonic from Sonic 2006 or whatever. It's the best combination.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Ooh. I could.
Could be Amy.
No. Damn it.
God damn it.
I would be from video game Solid Snake.
Hmm. Which Solid Snake? Are we talking like, young Solid Snake or old
Young.
Solid Snake?
Young.
Really? Because I
I'd
could
wanna
totally
be
see
old.
he's the old one.
I
No.
want to be old and have like all that wisdom and being badass. So Solid Snake.
And anime?
Karibo from Yu-Gi-Oh!
No! Oh, man.
Karibo.
It'd
Karibo.
be Kaiba and have the blue eyes white dragons. It's up to you. You could be Ash and get friend zoned all the time.
No, I don't want to get friend zoned all the time.
But you could have a Charmander too, so that's a winning thing. Why not? You're the anime guy here. You watch a lot of anime. You
I
ain't
know. That's why it's a hard choice. I guess I will go with Alucard from Helsing. Oh yeah.
Hmm.
Vampire. Go beat your ass. Who you stopping?
You are, you bum. Alright, well, let's see. Nick's is Knick-Knack, and he has 3 questions. So, he says, hey guys, I know you guys been needing some questions for the podcast. I thought I might ask a few this episode, if that's okay with you. Techno might be a little, pissed off about it, but we're good. Anyway, here are the 3 questions I have for you guys. First one, what is one historical figure that needs their own video game? There's a catch, however. It can't be a celebrity. And if you guys were to pick, say, a president, it has to be in the range from the ones from 1970 or before. I want to be Paul Revere's second brother. The game would be like a POV.
You're riding the horse. You keep pressing the A button to say the British are coming. The British are
No. I don't want to be Paul Revere. I want to be Paul Revere's like distant cousin or something. Like I knew Paul Revere at one point.
I don't know. I kind of like the idea of POV horse simulation. And you just say the British are coming. The British are coming.
Yeah, but he's a celebrity. I can't pick him.
Oh man, that'd be a
So
quality game.
that's why I went with his cousin or something. It's like I knew Paul Revere. I saw him drive away in that horse, yelling the British are coming. Be like, that's how I tell my story.
Man, someone's gotta make that game. That'd be funny as hell. That'd be the greatest game ever. It's running on like the Unreal Engine or something. Yeah, coming soon for the PS4 and Xbox One. Paul Revere Simulator.
Paul Revere's cousin.
Oh shit. So I don't know. There's so many historical figures. Like I start thinking like Wild West. That like Billy the Kid, stuff like that. Or even if you want to get real, like mobster with it, Al Capone. Anything like that. I mean, there's a lot to work with. Could be Julius Caesar. That'd be interesting.
And die?
Yeah.
And die.
So you would know the plot twist. You would get to be a badass for a while. So, or you could be Napoleon, who was secretly the tiniest man alive, probably during that time. He was a midget, I swear to God. Yeah. There's a lot. Techno,
I have no idea.
come on. I believe in you.
He doesn't believe in history.
Yeah. I dropped history after I got out of school.
You missed out, man. You missed out.
Hey, I graduated, so I didn't
Good
miss
man.
out
I'm
much.
proud of you.
So you have no historical, like you can't think of one historical person that you would like to have a video game based on?
I can't think of anything that would be like actually fun.
Didn't say it had to be fun. You could make an educational game.
Oh my
Paul
god.
Revere Simulator. That's what
Yeah,
you can do.
I know. Come on, the Paul Revere Simulator.
It's the best.
I don't know.
Okay, we'll be moving on from that question then. Yes, no, maybe, kind of.
Oh, I thought you were.
Techno has no clue. Move on.
I was asking a question.
I have no idea. So
Okay, alright, moving on. Techno has no idea. Has no answer, so. Okay, his second question is, nowadays when playing a sandbox games like GTA or Saints Row, how frequently do you guys just love to roam around and kill innocent pedestrians? I'm going to answer this right away. I can't stand GTA. Just for that reason. I can't play a game that you just go around killing innocent people. I can't. That's why I don't play GTA 5. So, that's my answer.
You could avoid that though, but you could just play missions. But yeah.
No, well, okay. Well, let me explain myself. My brother used to play like Grand Theft Auto 3, a lot, and I watched him play it. And really, all he would do is just kind of like go around and killing whoever would be walking down the street, getting in a car, killing whoever's walking, and then the cops would chase him, and he'll run away, go off a jump, blow up the car, he'll die, and he would respawn in front of the hospital again. And then he would do it over and over and over and over. Like, he did this for hours when he first got the game. And just watching him got really boring for me. So when he went to, like, work or something, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to play this game, and I'm going to play the actual story. So I played it for a good amount of, and then, like, maybe, like, the 5th mission or something, they had me go to this, like, wide open area. I think it was, like, a golf course, and kill a whole bunch of people. And I think one of them was like a mob leader. But then I ended up like just murdering everybody. I'm like, you know what? I don't want to play a game where I'm just like killing random people. So that's why I will never play a Grand Theft Auto game. It's just basically because I've been watching my brother play that way. I know that's not how the game is supposed to be played, but just watching my brother play that way, and then when I actually played it and wanted me to kill like innocent people too, I was like, you know what? No, I can't play Grand Theft Auto. I never have since. So.
Yeah, not for everyone, but yeah. What was the question again?
Oh,
okay.
Whatever. He says, how frequently do you guys just love to roam around and kill innocent pedestrians in games like Grand Theft Auto or Saints Row?
Mm-hmm. Well, it's not just open world games in general. So, I don't know, I just love being a dick because it's hilarious sometimes. That's part of the fun of it, is you can't take it too serious. Because if you take it too serious, then yeah, it's not for everyone, but for those who don't take it serious, it's funny as hell, some of the stuff you can do. But I used to like just finding like jumps and stuff, because they used to have like insane stunt jumps, and like just doing jumps over again. That's always fun. There's so much to do, like even in GTA 5 you can I've seen people just mountain biking down a mountain and just like bombing a mountain, and I've seen people just hiking and stuff like that, or playing golf. There's so much to do, like you can play it how you want to play it, essentially, to a certain extent. But you usually wind up getting sidetracked in any open road game, because that's kind of how open road games are structured. They want you to kind of go through and play all the missions, but let's face it, you probably wind up getting distracted by some stuff you can do. I guess for anything like Infamous or Crackdown, all these other open world games. Because there's so much else you can do in the world. And Saints Row is hilarious. Like, that is definitely a game that doesn't take itself seriously. And it's honestly a parody on kind of Grand Theft Auto and what Grand Theft Auto used to be. But yeah, you cannot take someone getting beat by a dildo bat seriously. That's a dildo bat. Have some fun with it. Laugh at it. It's good. What about you, Techno?
I actually like the story of those games. because I always liked the whole like mob type stuff, like in movies and stuff.
Did you play any of the Mafia games?
I played the first one. I never got to play the second one.
Yeah. They're different.
Wasn't that Godfather game kind of good too?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I played a little bit of that one. But that's why I liked Grand Theft Auto 3 so much, because that was pretty much, a mob type film. And it was my first Grand Theft Auto game I ever played, and I was blown away of what you could do in the game, because the first two, first three, there's GTA 1 London, which was an expansion off of 1, and then GTA 2 was all 2D, bird eyes view, and then 3D, and I was like, oh, but yeah, I used to do that whole, killing whoever, but I got into the story, so I rarely do it now. Sometimes like in Saints Row, you can you have to kill like so many like gang members to like get your rep up or something to do more missions. So yeah.
Yeah, to me that stuff just turns me off. But for other people, it's not for everyone. So I have nothing against Grand Theft Auto or Saints Row. It's just not for me.
It's just different context between killing people and then going in a game and killing aliens or something like that. Which Saints Row 4 kind of parodies, because the main villains are like aliens and you have to kill aliens and stuff like that. And the people you actually kill are not real people because they're parodies and it's actually a hologram and it's like glitchy and stuff like that. That's not spoilers.
They're pretty much in a matrix.
Yeah, exactly. So you're fighting holograms and aliens. So that's what it'd be like. Saints Row is like the parody of Grand Theft Auto. So there's all kinds of stuff.
Fair. Let's see, next question. See, this question mainly is for Dan and Cliva, since they played this game. Sorry, Techno. What are your 3 favorite pair units and 3 favorite solo units in Project X Zone? For Dan, sorry, you can't say Yuri and Estelle because we all know that's your favorite.
God damn it. I haven't played it in a while, so I gotta try and remember.
Okay, I think I know mine. Let's see, Dante and Dimitri. Let's see, X and Zero. And I will go with Yuri and Estelle. The solo units, I'm gonna go with shit, what's her name?
Ooh la la.
No, the girl from Mega Man Legends.
Oh shit, yeah, I liked her.
Oh.
Shit, what's her fucking name?
Tronbon, is it?
Tronbon,
Yeah.
yes. I like
cool.
Tronbon, and then I don't know her name. I think it's like Naniko, but it's the little girl.
Little cat girl? Yeah.
The little cat girl.
She's amazing. I loved her too.
I love it because every time she came out, she goes na 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 na.
It was like she was great just for that reason. I was like, that's amazing.
I loved her just for that reason. That probably is my favorite character in that whole game. Let's see, for a third one, I don't know. I don't care for a third one. Just
there's so many characters. I mean, can't go wrong with really anyone.
Oh, you know what? I'll just go with Juri from the Street Fighter. She was kind of cool.
So, for me, Yuri and Estelle. No, I'm kidding. Jeez, might take away my answer. I like Sakura with her other guy, I forget it, the original Sakura Wars. I also like the Residents of Fate characters because they're pretty cool in there. I forget their names, it's been a while, like Vacheron and the other chick. The Gods Eaters are cool. I like the Gods Eaters. They're awesome. I mean, there's so many. You have the red-haired chick from Sakura Wars too. She was cool. Fucking Kite. Kite from Dot Hack.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was cool. Dot Hack. And they have the main character from Shining Force Feather. He's pretty cool. There's a lot of characters.
Yeah.
Really can't go wrong. Solo units, I like the little cat girl. She was amazing.
The best character.
That was funny. Yeah. I don't remember a whole lot of the solo units, though.
Well, let's see. I don't know if there was Arthur. He was one. Jerry.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, I don't really remember the solo characters that much either.
The Super Robot Tyson characters are awesome, because I like that. They're pretty cool. Yeah. There's a lot.
Yeah. Alright, let's see. Next question is from Fighting Lizards. If you guys had to name 5 game franchises that define you as gamers, what would they be?
Oh, damn.
Jesus. Call of Duty 2, Call of Duty 3,
Call of Duty.
No,
Call of Duty 2,
Black Ops
Call of
2.
Duty 3, Black
I don't
Ops.
think-
Call
He
of Duty
says
Ghosts.
game franchises. I don't think.
Well,
you
Call of
can do-
Duty, Battlefield, Medal of Honor.
I don't know. That's kind of hard, dude.
Jeez. Madden, NHL.
Madden 8. I'm just gonna list off some of my favorites. Mega Man, Street Fighter, Pokemon, Final Fantasy, and Halo. There you go, 5.
A really hard question, I guess. Shin Megami Tensei, Tales Web, Final Fantasy, Super Mario, and Kirby. There you go. That's 5.
Okay. Sonic. Mortal Kombat. Trying to think here.
Barney's Hide and Go Seek.
No.
Yeah, that's a good one. That really is.
Metal Gear Solid. Damn, that's a damn hard one.
How about like Skies of Arcadia or something? Echo the Dolphin.
No, Shinobi. And
4.
One
One more.
more.
One, make it count.
One more.
No pressure.
Shut up.
All rides on this.
No, it doesn't.
Barbie's Horse Adventure.
Barbie's Supermodel.
I actually have that.
Mary-Kate and Ashley.
Oh, I'm dumb.
Yeah.
Jack and Daxter.
Oh, Jesus, how'd you forget that?
I know.
That was a good thing you redeemed yourself. Good job.
Yeah.
That would have been disappointing if you forgot.
Alright, let's see. Next question is from Shinobi Magos. I hope I said your name right. Have you guys ever played Untold Legend games? Since you guys mentioned y'all want to visit Japan, what do y'all think of Japan chicks? Since some of the hottest chicks on the planet. Okay, I've never played Untold Legend games. See, girls from Japan, they're very, very attractive, and yeah, there you go.
So yeah, I know the Untold Legend games. I've heard of them. I've wanted to play the PSP one just because it's like dirt cheap. You can get it for like $5 or something. I know they're like dungeon crawler RPGs or something. I haven't looked too much into it. It's just one of those things where like I wanted to play it and try it sometime, but just haven't gotten around to it. Japanese chicks are awesome. They're so cute. They're adorable. So kawaii baser. They're awesome.
Yeah, pretty much the same as both of you.
Kawaii
I've
baser.
never played.
Don't put me in the same perverted version you have.
Okay, fine. Whatever.
Whatever. I'm just kidding, Techno. Is that your answer? Just the same thing?
Yeah, same thing.
You're copying off us?
Yeah.
Not putting any effort
What a
into the
cheater.
answering?
I never played any of the games or Untold Legends.
I thought he was going to say I never played any of the Asian girls.
And yeah, Japanese women are pretty sexy.
Oh, see, he added sexy. We didn't even
Oh.
say anything like that. See,
I just said they were kawaii desu.
I know. I just said they
Oh,
were
God.
attractive. He
Adorable.
went full rated R on that shit. Jesus.
That ain't rated. That's like PG.
Japan's not gonna let you in the country now.
You sick
They're
bastard.
gonna kick you out.
Alright, let's see. The next question is from Point Blank Games. He says, "What's up, fellas? I've been listening to you guys on my iPod ever since your return, but haven't had the chance to comment on your channel page because of my work schedule. Anyway, I'm glad you guys are back on the scene. Okay, here's my deep and thought-provoking question.
Okay.
Our world is plagued with many questions. For example, how do we end world hunger? Will we ever find the cure for cancer? And most importantly, why hasn't Techno beat... Oh, wait a minute. Why does Techno hate video games and why doesn't he finish them? LOL.
Screw you,
That's for you,
Point
Techno.
Blank.
No,
Screw
you have
you.
to answer the question.
It's a deep question. There's a lot of like psychological stuff that goes into it. Like it's about you.
Come on, Techno. Why do you hate video games and why don't you play them?
I don't hate video games.
But you don't beat them.
Yeah, I do too.
Oh, yeah, the being Tales of Vesperia. God damn it.
I don't care, okay?
Oh,
I'll
now he
beat
doesn't
it.
care anymore.
I
Yeah.
will beat it whenever I feel like it.
Okay, so by then I would have beaten Tales of Exilia 2, and whatever that new one, Tales of Zesteria, or whatever the new one's called, I would
By
have
then,
beaten that too.
By then, I'll have the PlayStation 5.
You're an asshole.
I didn't ask the question. I'm sorry.
Well, I'm telling that to Point Blank too.
Oh, okay.
I love you, Point Blank.
Yeah, we love you. Techno hates you, apparently, but whatever. Okay, well, you ready? Next question?
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Okay, this one's from Pete Dorr.
Wow.
He says, great episode. Talking about the last episode. He says, question for you guys. What is there a game series with 3 or more games that you have never played but really want to? Examples, Mass Effect, Kingdom Hearts, or Metal Gear Solid. So, game series that has 3 or more games that you've never played.
Huh.
Oh, god damn
Okay,
it.
you can stop that.
That's enough.
Seriously, god damn it.
We're this close to firing you right now.
Well,
Dude, I fired him episodes ago.
I played a little bit of the first one, but
No, you haven't. You gotta not played any of these.
I can't think of anything.
You're ruining the faith of the question.
I'm sorry.
Alright, as long as you know that.
I can't think of anything.
Phantasy Star. Done.
Oh,
I played Fantasy Stars before. For me, I think of like some RPG series I kind of missed out on the PS2, like Dot Hack, and those are ridiculously expensive now. God damn it!
Oh, but they're so good.
I know I want to play them. I love Bandai Namco. I love Bandai Namco RPGs, obviously. Tales of, Magna Carta, and stuff like that. So that Suikoden. God damn it! I'd love to play Suikoden. I have Suikoden 4 on the PS2, but I haven't played it, and still want to play that. Kingdom Hearts, I guess. I never played Kingdom Hearts just because I've had my personal issues with that game in that series.
Blasphemy.
I know, I'm terrible.
That's good. I didn't play Phantasy Star, so.
I don't know. I guess those are some to meditate on. What about you, Techno?
Sonic.
Tell us off. No, okay.
I'm going to say the SOCOM series.
Whatever.
Dan does not approve.
I know, because that's all I can think of.
Really? SOCOM? There's got to be much more.
Come
I think
on,
I played...
man.
I think it was the original SOCOM. I remember it coming with the headset or whatever, whichever one that was.
Oh, hey, I got, no, because I played a little bit of the first one. Never mind.
Yeah, I remember playing SOCOM, at least the original one. A long time ago now.
I have no idea.
Alright, so you're going with SOCOM. Right?
Oh, no.
No? Wait.
Lunar.
Really? Should play that. I know you have some, so you should...
I know, I have it, but...
I have one too. I haven't played it. I'm terrible.
I got it both on Sega CD and PlayStation.
Should probably play one of those sometimes.
Yeah,
Maybe when I
really.
finish Tales of Vesperia, that'd be a great
Yeah.
game to move on to.
Oh, he'll never get to that. Come on.
So sorry, Techno. Oh, I thought of another one, Shadow Hearts. I still want to play the Shadow Hearts series. And the original one, Kodaka, on the PS1. But that's kind of expensive too.
Oh. I got another one too. Gex. I never played any of the Gex
What?
games.
I like that.
Oh my... Oh, God.
Dude.
Oh.
Dude, shut up. You just said Lunar.
Yeah.
Well, still, Gex is amazing.
Still, Lunar is amazing.
How do you know?
Because I played it.
Yeah, and you wouldn't know, Techno, because you haven't played it. Come on. I believe in you.
I have Lunar on the PSP. And it was fucking awesome.
Oh, and that's the one I have. I haven't played it yet. I'm so bad.
No.
I keep saying, like, oh, I'll play it next summer, and it never happened. That's unfortunate.
Okay. Alright, next question.
Oh, no.
Oh, okay. Techno's the boss here.
Actually,
I know, apparently.
Jesus.
it doesn't have 3 or more.
He's cheating the question.
But I'm going to say it anyways, and that's Tomba. I need to play that game.
It's 2, but yeah, Tomba's a good one.
Okay. Alright, next question, right? Good? Next question?
We're good.
Alright. Space Pirate, he says, which starters are you guys going to pick for Pokemon X and Y? And what starters are your favorite in all the series?
Oh. This is hard for me, let me think. Oh god, I might have to think for a while on this. So you guys should go, because I have to, like, really think about
Alright, here's my choices. Since you can have 2 starters in X and Y, I'm going to go with Faroki, the water frog, and Bulbasaur. And my favorite starter is, again, Bulbasaur, and I'm going to have to go with Piplup. Those are my 2 favorite starters.
Okay, here we go. Favorite starter of all time? Charmander.
Mudkip.
Mudkip, goddamn.
Mudkip, really?
Mudkip is lame, I didn't like Mudkip. I was all about that Torchic and Totodile and stuff like that. Oh, man.
Alright, well, what starters are you going to pick for X and Y then?
Okay, so definitely Charmander, and if I could skip the new starters, I'd pick another Charmander. You could never have enough Charmanders, because I don't really like any of these newer Pokemon. They're kind of lame, but if I had to pick one, probably Chespin, the grass one, because he looks like a cool Pokemon. And I usually don't pick grass starters often, so.
Yeah.
Who are you picking, Techno?
Oh, well, my favorite, if I couldn't choose Charmander,
Which you can.
You can.
which I can, but
You
I'm not
should.
going to.
Oh, goddammit.
I'm going to pick Cyndaquil.
Oh, yeah, I heard of Cyndaquil.
Oh,
Cyndaquil's not in the game.
Typhlosion.
it's my favorite.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, okay, that's your favorite. I thought Mudkip was your favorite.
No,
kids
I was
suck.
lying.
Oh, great. Lie to our listeners. Awesome.
It's lame. Why would you pick Mudkip over Torchic? That was the best route. I think you get a badass Blaziken when it's a
And I will pick an X Charmander.
Oh, good man. Okay.
And I never picked blue or water.
Really?
Never.
Totodile is such a fucking badass.
Dude, I
He's the
stopped after silver.
Well, it wasn't
Wait a
Totodile.
minute, so how do you even
Oh,
know
wait.
what Mudkip is?
Totodile was totally silver,
Oh,
so you should have been Totodile.
No, I chose Cinequil, you idiot.
Totodile, man. Totodile or
No,
GTA.
screw that. Screw that. No, Cinequil owns all. Okay?
I don't agree with that. It's Totodile.
Alright, so who the hell are you picking in X and Y?
Charmander and the green dude.
Chespin. He's a
Chespin?
bro. He's a bro. He's cool.
He's a bro.
Don't pick the goddamn dog. That's lame. That's like a knockoff of so many things. In its first evolution, it's a knockoff of Flareon. And
Isn't it a fox?
Then it's a knockoff of Vulpix. So Jesus. It's a
Okay.
knockoff of Vulpix, Flareon. And when it's fully evolved, it looks like a cheap knockoff of Blaziken. I'm like, wow.
Dude, when that thing's fully evolved, it's Fire and Psychic, which is Victini.
I don't even know what these Pokemon are anymore.
Well,
What a Victini is.
It's a legendary.
I don't know what legendaries are.
Zapdos.
Oh, yeah, Zapdos. I know that. Oh, is Zapdos in the game? I really want a Zapdos.
Dude, why don't you...
Oh, man. See, God damn it.
Yeah.
Pokemon Red 3DS version. Make it happen. We'll do this. Can't wait, Nintendo.
Alright, we good? Next question?
Yeah, Charmander. We're good.
Charmander.
That's all the options.
Charmander.
Yeah, I know what the title card for this thing is going to be. It's just going to be littered with Charmanders.
Yeah.
Charmander everywhere.
Alright, last question is from Alexander Jones. He says, why hasn't Techno finished Tales of Vesperia yet?
Oh, that's a good question, too, man. People
I
are
know.
coming out of the woodworks with just fantastic questions. Please keep them coming.
I fully support this question.
And please keep questioning Techno
God.
until we PC. You
Go on,
have the
answer
opportunity
him.
right now to really lay it on us, to be totally honest about why you cannot.
Because I've been playing other games.
That's not a good enough.
Bullshit. You have an obligation.
What?
You have an obligation to beat Tales of Vesperia.
I believe in you.
So, I don't. I gave up on him a long time ago.
You're a good man.
I'm being an honest man.
Tried to have faith in him. He's letting me down. He's breaking my heart.
Damn it.
Oh, I feel so bad.
She's not going to answer the question.
It's so sad too because you made progress recently too. So it's
I know.
you just keep going
I don't even know why I stopped.
because I guess you played other games. That's
Yeah, I guess so. I think I unplugged my controller and was playing Steam games.
Maybe
Yeah.
we need to solve this by getting Tales of Vesperia on PC. Maybe you'll play it more if it's
That's
on
the only way you'll play it.
Play it on Steam. Oh.
Alright, well that's all our questions, so thank you for everybody who submitted questions because we got a buttload today and they were fantastic.
Yeah, I love this. You guys step your games up.
Yeah.
I love asking questions.
Really, the question segment is like my favorite segment.
Yeah, it's fun. Especially if I don't go into it knowing what to expect. So it's like, oh god. You gotta think on the spot, and you guys come up with some really awesome stuff. Keep them coming.
So,
Keep our pigeons working.
games we've been playing?
Yes, let's do that.
Alright, Techno, what have you been playing? Hold on, I'll go to your Facebook.
No, I
Bring
didn't
up-
take any
let me-
pictures.
Let me go to his Instagram. We
Alright,
gotta-
go to it. I
Tech-
got his Facebook, you go to his Instagram.
God.
I take all my pictures that are on my Facebook or on my Instagram.
That's why I'm making sure I'm not missing anything.
Okay, go ahead,
I don't even...
What have you been
I've been
playing,
pl-
Techno?
I played a shit ton. A shit ton of Street Fighter 4.
Okay, good man. Are you
Yeah.
MLG Pro at it yet? Are we going to see you at EVO next year?
I actually made
Down
a
to the
friend.
You made a friend?
Yeah, I play it with in most Capcom games you can make it to where weaker enemies, you face weaker people,
Mhm.
weaker than you, or stronger. And I'm like, stronger, baby, I want to get better.
Good
And then I faced this dude, he's like, dude, good job. I'm like, thank you.
Oh, man.
Instant friendship.
Yeah. Boom!
Now you just gotta take down Justin Wong and it's all
Yes.
all done.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get good, so whenever I go back to PAX, I'll be all like, hey, Justin,
Let's do this.
rematch.
Oh my god. Alright.
And I played some Steam games. Yes. Played some Sonic CD on Steam. Let me look here. I actually bought recently for $5.99 on Steam Final Fantasy VII. I haven't played it yet though, so let's see here. I played some Hotline Miami, some more.
Fun times.
Yes, fun times. Played a little bit more of Saints Row 2. Trying to finish that up before getting into 3 with the, purple dildo.
Yeah, fun times. Dildo batting people.
And, what else? I've been wanting to install Alan Wake.
That's a
Yeah.
game I still need to play. I've heard mixed things
Yeah,
about it, but
yeah.
I'm still interested in it.
Yeah. I haven't played it. I haven't installed it yet, so. I played some Ease Origin, or it's Ease, or
Ease.
Ease,
Okay.
Ease, I don't know. Fuck it.
Wise.
Why?
Wise.
Yes, why?
Let's do that. Let's get a trend going and just start calling it Wise again.
Yeah.
Wise.
That way Johnny was never wrong. He was
Yeah.
always right. He was the wise guy. He was definitely the wise man.
The wise man. Yeah. I played some more Final Fantasy 14.
Oh God.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
What level
I'm-
character you run?
I am addicted.
What level are you?
Yeah, what level are you?
I'm about to be at 15.
You're only at 15?
Dude, hey, I'm playing Street Fighter, okay? I'm trying to get good.
Keep at it. I want to see you at Evo.
Dude, I heard the
Techno.
I heard the first 20 levels in Final Fantasy 14 are ridiculously easy to get.
Oh, what is-
That's what I heard so far. I could be
Well, I like taking my time.
wrong. Yeah, we know. We've been
Clearly.
waiting months for you to...
Plenty of time with Tales of Hesperus, so clearly.
we know that.
I've been playing some Another World on Steam.
What is that?
Otherwise known as Out of This World
Oh, okay.
over here in America. But they call it by the original name on Steam. I played some... What is it? Geometry Wars Retro Evolved.
Oh man, I love Geometry Wars.
Yeah.
R.I.P. Bizarre Studios. I miss you guys. Project
Yeah.
Gotham Racing and Geometry Wars. You guys killed it. I miss you guys.
I played the shit out of that game on 360 back in the, when the 360 launched, and then I found out it was on Steam. I was like, what? Oh. Yeah.
I didn't know that. Yeah, I played the hell out of 2, and Project Gotham Racing 4 has the arcade cabinet, so you can walk around in your garage and then go play Geometry Wars. So that's fun.
Awesome. Oh, and some Jet Set Radio.
I was about to say, I'm looking at that on your Instagram.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
I
looking
got
at
you.
his Facebook.
I got you. Making sure.
And some I actually bought a few tables on Pinball FX2.
Hmm.
Some X-Men. They come in packs. It's like I got X-Men, Thor, Moon Knight, and Ghost Rider. Almost forgot his damn name. But yeah, I've been playing that and using the triggers on the 360 controller as, you know, paddles. And I played a little bit of Puzzle Quest 2. I bought Puzzle Quest 2 back whenever it was the Steam Summer Sale. And I was like, oh, what the hell is this game? And it's it's like an RPG
Puzzle game, yeah, I played it.
puzzle game.
I have it on my Xbox. I played it for a while, and then it stopped. It was fun.
Yeah. And I also played a game called Rocket Birds Hard Boiled Chicken.
Oh, I think I got that from the indie bundle.
Yeah,
I downloaded it. I haven't played it.
Yep. That's okay. Yeah, and it's a side-scrolling shooter where you're a rooster, and you're like killing, or well, you're like destroying penguins. Don't ask me. I have no idea. But yeah, it's kind of like a Metal Slug type of game. So yeah, if I'm not forgetting anything, I think that's it.
So have you played any of the following games that you picked up recently? GTA 2 on the Dreamcast. Have you played that?
Oh, yes.
See? Okay, there we go.
Yeah,
Sure.
I've only played a little bit of that.
What
The
about-
controls are on that is a bit wonky.
Oh yeah, PlayStation all the way. That's the way to go. Have you played Spider-Man 2 on the PlayStation?
No.
Oh god. What about the Grand Theft Auto collection with the Stories pack? Have you played that?
Damn it. Damn it.
Get out there. You've been watching a ton of Dragon Ball, I see that. All the
Yeah.
Dragon Balls. And Batman, that's always cool. Digimon, I see some Digimon. You're watching that Digimon.
Yeah. I
haven't
played
seen that in so long.
Spider-Man on Dreamcast and 2 on PlayStation. Yeah. And I played a little bit of Boss City Stories. But I played a bunch of Liberty City Stories on PS2.
Never played any of those.
I mean,
Hello?
yeah, they were released on the PSP, the Stories games first, and then they, ported over to the PS2, which, if I can get it on a actual home console, I'd rather play it on a bigger screen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But, Liberty City Stories is pretty much the same game of 3, but, you're a different character, different story, but you're in the same, like, you're in Liberty City. And, some stuff has been changed, like in 3, Luigi's bar or whatever is changed to like some other guy owns it, and it, story wise and whatnot. But yeah,
Is that it?
I hope so.
Did he miss anything, Cliva? Are we good?
He has such a long list, I don't care.
Stop caring.
He
Yeah,
plays
see?
so much.
I know.
And I heard no tells of his fairy, but that's whatever. It's cool, I guess.
What have you been playing, Dan?
Okay, so I finished up Yakuza Dead Souls. I didn't have that much left in it. And overall, it's a game with plenty of flaws, but it's still a campy, fun zombie game. It doesn't take itself seriously. If you can tolerate some of the weird controls sometimes and piss poor camera angles sometimes, then it's a fun game. It was weird. Very different take on a zombie game. And then it still has all the good features of Yakuza. I like it because you get to do like kind of whatever you want after you beat the game, which is fun. I picked up a new racing game. It's been a long time since I bought a modern gen racing game. I think the last one I bought was MotorStorm, the original MotorStorm, back when I bought my PlayStation 3. And I haven't bought one since. But this one is really fucking good. Like, it is honestly one of the best racing games I played probably this generation. It has so much about it I like. But that is Forza Horizon. This is a more recent game, and it was kind of a spin-off game of Forza. But man, is this a good game. It's an open-world racing game that takes place in Colorado, which is an interesting setting for a racing game, but I like it because Colorado's so beautiful. Like, the game is super gorgeous. Like, it is really good at how it looks, and I loved Colorado just because it feels more natural. It's just beautiful nature and, like, mountains and trees and red rocks. It's just gorgeous. Whereas if you do an open road game or, like, a racing game in a city, you kind of run into this issue where, like, you have a lot of kind of small streets, short streets, a bunch of intersections, tons of traffic. Whereas Forza Horizon, since it's kind of, you know, out in the wilderness, it's more open roads. The roads feel like they flow really nice. A lot less traffic, so you can, like, really open up your cars on the open road. But it's like a combination of all kinds of games. It reminds me of, like, the old school Need for Speed Underground, like 2, where, and, like, Carbon and stuff like that, where it was open road, and you have a wide variety of events, like a typical Forza game, and each event has, like, restrictions that, like, you can only use a British car, or you can only use a four-wheel drive car, you know, tons of stuff. And you essentially collect wristbands. So you, like, as you do these races, you level up and you get a new wristband, and that'll unlock more events. But you can do so much more stuff. Like, you can do PR stunts, which have you, like, trying to set the fastest time through a speed trap, or trying to drive and get the most style points by doing all kinds of stuff like drifting and crazy turns or near misses, stuff like that. It has street racing, so you have, like, illegal street racing in there. You have kind of elements of Tokyo Extreme Racer where you can pull up and challenge people, like, at any time that are driving around, and just challenge them to a point-to-point race. Super customizable, like Forza's known for. It's just so much fun. Like, it's really refined, and I'm just addicted to it. I can't get enough of it. It's one of those games where there's so much to do. So I love it. It handles well. It looks pretty. Great car selection, like Forza's known for. So if you like simulation and, like, you know, kind of arcadey racing games, it's kind of a mix of both. So I highly recommend Forza Horizon. It's fantastic. I'm trying to get into, like, a survival horror mood for, you know, October. So I've been playing some Parasite Eve, the original Parasite Eve on the PS1, which is kind of like survival horror RPG, starring this girl who's a cop for the New York Police Department. Her name's Aya Bray. And you go around, and there's this mysterious kind of happening with people kind of, like, spontaneously combusting into flames, and you kind of learn the story of what's happening later on. Essentially, it's kind of like dungeon crawler. You go through, like, really tight corridors, and you have, like, a mechanic where it's, like, real time and kind of turn-based. You, like, move around and position yourself, and then it'll, like, pause when you want to attack, and you try and get your enemies within this, like, sphere, which is kind of like your radius, and you can do various attacks. It's a very challenging game. I got stuck on, I think it's like the dog boss. There's, like, this demon beast dog, and it was really hard. But you also have, like, special powers you can use and stuff like that, so it's interesting. It's fun. I definitely recommend it. It's challenging, though. And I've been playing a recent release 3DS game. It's been a while since I played my 3DS. And it feels like yesterday that I played an Etrian Odyssey game, but there's a new one that came out again this year. It just doesn't feel like that long since Etrian Odyssey 4, but a new game came out. It's called Etrian Odyssey Untold, the Millennium Girl. It came out this past Tuesday by Atlas, and they did their typical gorgeous first print edition with art book and soundtrack CD. And it's essentially a remake of Etrian Odyssey 1 if you don't want to play the story mode, because there's two options. You can either kind of ditch the story mode and just play like classic Etrian Odyssey, where you pick your party, pick your class, and kind of build your team how you want to. And there's no, like, there's a really haphazard story, basically. But then the new thing with this is they really tried to emphasize the story for the first time in the Etrian Odyssey game, so there's more of a story mode attached to it. You have preset characters who are like your party members, and there's a lot more like interaction in dungeons, like they'll stop at certain points and begin a conversation, and the character portraits are nicely animated. So I'm playing through obviously with the story mode, and it's typical Etrian Odyssey gameplay-wise, dungeon crawling, mapping out your map on the bottom touchscreen and stuff like that. But you have more of an emphasis on the story. The story is kind of revolving around this Millennium Girl, and you stumble across her in this like abandoned ruin, and she's like really mysterious, and she kind of has amnesia, so she doesn't really know much, so you're trying to help her kind of get back her memory while trying to solve these mysterious earthquakes that are happening around the area. So if you like Etrian Odyssey, you'll probably pick this up. If you haven't played an Etrian Odyssey game, I don't know, I'd say I'd just start with 4, this one, if you like a story, but the story's not like super impressive by any means. I mean, I've seen plenty of stories that kind of do that amnesia thing, so it's fun though. I'm enjoying it, and I'm interested in it. I haven't played too much. I think I'm about like 3 hours in or something. But that's it. That's all I've been playing. Cliva, my good buddy. What the hell have you been playing?
Absolutely nothing.
Oh, that's the best game.
No, the last 2 weeks I've just been super busy at work, and when I get home I don't want to do anything. I just want to veg out in front of the TV.
No, I've been there.
So, I literally haven't played anything, but 2 weeks ago, though, I want to give a shout out. I went to Mistress Ishbu's garage sale, and she sold me a Sega Master System and like 13 games for about like $20-25, and she's huge shout out to her. Thank you so much if you're listening to this. Awesome. I picked up games like Alex Kidd, Miracle World, Altered Beast, Ghostbusters, great football, great volleyball, great baseball, Afterburner. I haven't played any of them yet, just because, like I said, I've been super busy. But it's I got the huge lot from her. So, and I don't know, you guys know any other like Sega Master System games I should probably get? Because I want to start collecting for it now that I have the system.
Fantasy Star, since you haven't played it.
Oh, okay.
The original one's on there.
Alright, that would actually work. That would be awesome.
There you go.
Wonder Boy 3, The Dragon's Trap.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
I'm writing these down, so.
It's not available over here, but it will work on a US system, or most of them will. But it's a UK release, Deep Duck Trouble, starring Donald Duck.
Okay, cool.
It's a platformer, and trying to think of Sonic's.
Yeah, I think I got like almost the essentials. Like I got like Double Dragon, Alex Kidd, like I already said, Altered Beast. So I think I got the essentials. I got Super Hang On. So I think I got a pretty good collection so far. So
yeah, you got a lot of the must-gets already.
Yeah. So thank you again to Mr. Ishbu. You guys don't know who she is? Go check out her channel. Actually, it has a really good channel. So
yeah, and she's super nice. So.
Yep. She is. She's super nice. When I went to her garage, she took me into her house, and it's like littered with all these video game posters from like Game Pro magazines and stuff, and I'm just like, it's like this house rocks. So, but yeah, that's it really. I haven't played anything, so hopefully I'm gonna play a lot more like in the next 2 weeks. Because tomorrow I'm picking up a Wii U. I'm buying a Wii U tomorrow.
I'm excited to hear your thoughts on it next time.
Yeah, because it's funny because my friend, right, he bought a Wii U when he first got when it came out, and then he recently just bought the Zelda bundle, and the only reason he bought the Zelda bundle is because he wanted the gamepad because it has the little,
Design,
decal. Yeah, the little design. Because he's a huge Zelda fan. So what he's doing, he's selling me the brand new Wii U console and his old gamepad that he got with his original system.
That's cool.
And he's giving me the download code for Wind Waker. So he's selling me all that to me tomorrow. So I'm going to be picking that up, and I'm going to be picking up Super Luigi U, which is a game I really want to play. So
Yeah, I've been wanting to play that. It looks super fun.
yeah, so I'll probably be talking about that next week. So
Good stuff. You've been playing the game of life, which is a fun game.
no,
The game of life, which is stressful sometimes. It has its high moments where it's like a really quality game, and then it has its
Dude,
low moments where it like, sucks.
fuck you, man. I've been working so hard at work. It's not even funny.
Oh, I know. I've been working my ass off at college, especially this past 2 weeks. I've had exams, multiple exams, goddamn paper, video project, documentary,
Yeah,
fucking
it's
studio
crazy.
project presentation, and I'm like, goddamn, give me a break. That's why
Yeah,
my
it's
weekends are like my time. I love. It's
Oh,
my
yeah.
personal time, me time.
Yeah, I totally know what you're talking about, dude.
Especially this past week, I'll get home from college because I get home at like 8 o'clock at night, like for the whole week.
That's
it's
what
I'm done.
that's what
Like
I've
as soon
been
as I'll watch some YouTube videos or something and just crash out, watch TV or something.
That's totally what I've been doing. I've been going to work from like 8 to 6, like for like the last 10 days. I'm just like, fuck,
Yeah.
dude. But yeah, hopefully, like, it's starting to slow down work because it's getting towards, like the holidays. It's getting towards Halloween and then Thanksgiving. So hopefully, I'll start slowing down. I really wanted to slow down because that's when all the fucking video games start coming out, is in November. So, but yeah, that's about it though. So,
I guess that's about it for this episode.
episode 80, we're done. We're good.
Episode.
So,
It's over.
it's over. Say goodbye.
Let's
Later.
say bye. I love you guys.
Later.
Don't forget to pick Charmander as your starter for Pokemon.
Yeah.
Bye.
And Sonic Underground is totally awesome.
No, no, it's not.
No,
And we're out.